Good morning, good afternoon, hello, good evening. This is Stephen or nycmasseur.com with a new facelift. I have decided I'm going to be like Kathy Griffin and I'm going to have my face done. And have you ever seen the movie Brazil? This is conceivably what I would look like. I especially like the piranha effect of the Botox lips. It's so annoying. And then this is the squishy eyes. I'm actually sober this morning, and I did not have a beer last night, and I feel really kind of strange about that. I don't know. Um, Alcoholism is in control, yeah, but it's way too early to be doing a video, and to be a so last night I watched Burnt Offerings, and I must say that it's a really slow burn, but I really enjoyed anything with Karen Black in it. It's just like, oh, the date today. Excuse me, bitches. Let me put the date in. Yeah, the date is November 13th. Here we are in another slow week, and I've been doing creatine. I really feel like, wow, I've been doing just a little bit, but I feel like it's making a major change in my body, which is really fantastic. It's good. It's good. We're good. We're hot daddy. The reason that I'm doing this video this morning, this so early, is that I have to get something off my chest. Yeah, I have to really. I've determined. I'm in the process of making my coffee, and I was thinking about mental health, right? And I did commit myself to Creedmoor Mental State Hospital, Creedmoor Mental, Creedmoor State Hospital for 2 weeks to get away, just to the respite house. I voluntarily committed myself to a respite house for 2 weeks, and it was freaking fantastic. I am so grateful for the respite program. You don't know, for poor people, especially for poor creative people, and which I used to go like all the time to Vermont, but the Colony House. But the Colony House was, as many things, bought by some billionaires who then did this whole renovation, and there was no more of a Colony House. Kind of like what NYU has done to the East Village for years, sucked it dry and given nothing back. Unless you consider entitled students acting out and using mommy and daddy's credit cards on Friday nights kind of an economic uplift to the neighborhood, which, like, the way they yak and the noise they make, I can't. So I hardly ever go out. I'm a gay senior right now, so this is what I'm gonna share with you. I'm just going on and on and on and on and on about way too much oversharing, but I think I need to radically accept that this my new bugbear is like ghosting. Oh, the clients are calling me and wanting daddy massage, and then ghosting me, and sending me fake pictures, and there was the guy with the the biggest ghoster was a few weeks ago when I was at the respite house, and this faggot called me, and this perverted faggot pussy bitch who doesn't even have the balls, right, called me up and told me he was going to pay me $800 to roll around in his windbreaker with him in the nude, and I actually bought it. That's the craziest thing about this situation, is that how can I be so jaded and so knowledgeable and so consider myself wise, and yet I fall for these crazy. This isn't this year too, especially, and look at the one who sent me the instructions to buy a gaming card. I can't believe I fell for that too. This is so crazy that I'm falling for all these ghostings. I really need to radically accept that number one, the client can call and client can be really hot, full of integrity, and honestly wanting to provide me with wonderful pay to give him a sweet experience that he'll never forget. And a client can be completely psychotic and searching for my credit card numbers, which I'm never dumb enough to give to. But with the gaming card, I fell into a trap. I lost $50. And then the fantasy, there was the hot 26-year-old who sent me a picture, and I was like, oh. And that was completely fake. And then just yesterday, I was feeling down and depressed, right? And and then I got a call. I read your ad for Daddy Massage, and what exactly is it? And I really want you to work on me. He was curious from Amsterdam, and he was a jerk off. He was a total jerk off. So he ended up completely ghosting me. But what's crazy, what I need to evaluate here and like share with me, is that how needy I am, so that like I just fall for these schemes, and that is a little alarming. And the fact that when the call comes in, the fake call, and you don't know if it's a fake call, it could be a real call, it could be a fake call. My mood just swings to the point where, wow, I'm going to have a man experience and I'm going to be paid for it and it's going to be fabulous. So in the broader view of mental health, obviously you can start pulling out the addict word and saying, yeah, sex addict and fantasy addict and blah, blah, blah from the SCA jargon. But it goes deeper than that. I could possibly be on the verge of a huge change in my life. And if I X out all the men calling, what do I have to replace it? Trees. Now, trees can be a good thing. You can also find that your dick is falling off because there's no action. Senior housing in a small upstate town. Not a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and yet I'm living in the midst of millions of people. So when I get these calls, I'm like, yes, this is. I'm still living the golden faggot age, the golden queen age before AIDS. I'm like, yeah, this is so ripe with hedonism, and I'm so lucky to be healthy and take advantage. And then the ghosting aspects are just like completely psychotic. Shoot me down, take advantage of me, and I have to radically accept that clients can be anything. There are no rules, and I'm testifying here. I'm radically accepting that right now. Clients, there are no rules for the quality of clients that I attract. Let's put everything on the table. Let's stop posturing. The spa, the New Age spa, where you work your hands, you fall off. Your hands are like these knobs, and you're working on these. It's nigger shit syndrome. You're basically, yeah, I did use the N word because I don't know how else to describe being a slave to rich people in New York City. It's the nigger shit. It sucks. And I think because I do have a certain amount of assets in my life, I won't go into now, in terms of self-preservation and real estate and stuff like that, that has enabled me to be independent and to kind of look at the whole thing as it's sort of like a game, and this is where mental health comes in, because I enjoy playing the game. And a lot of men can't play it. And there's a hell of a lot of men, too, that are playing it. And they're much more severe fake hustler masseurs. They make me look like Alice in Wonderland. What's out there is just scary. The amount of whoring going on with the country club girl queens is like off the charts. And hey, there's a need for that. That's fine. That's fine. But in terms of my own life, my own mental health, If I completely reject doing this kind of massage that I've been doing, that has been really good to me, except for this year, thank you, fat ass Donald Trump. You really put the shebang on freelancers because you're fucking with the economy to a point where it's just, we have all these men acting out, and that's why I started taking, money up front, because I couldn't deal with, that, oh gee, I don't have, my phone isn't working, I can't pay you after an hour, blood, sweat, tears, come, whatever, you know. So yeah, I radically accept right now, I swear to God, I radically accept that there is no right or wrong client. There just are clients that come to me to get daddy massage, and God knows what's going to walk through the door. So I have to be prepared. And part of it is a game, part of it is a game. And I am so grateful that I'm not a woman, that I'm not victimized by such incredible violence, by the shit that goes on here too with it. Man, I used to have a friend who was a hand job hoe queen, and she worked in a house, and they kept recipe cards on problem callers. And the shit that goes down, it makes my life, my experiences with ghosting, okay, a problem with water bugs. That's what it seems like, because what these bitches went through, and real bitches, real women, with the heterosexual contingent, my God, the violence. I'm kind of regretting I'm not friends with her anymore, but she was nuts. The whore. What was the whore's name? I can't even think anymore. She lives over on, she used to live on St. Mark's. Maybe she moved. Oh, my life in whoring. My life in whoring. No suicidal ideation this morning. It's probably too early. And my mind has been slightly shifted because I did not have beer last night. And boy, did I feel that. Wow. And really enjoyed Burnt Offerings. Betty Davis's last role. Can you believe it? She was so good. But that little waif of a thing with the red eyes, dying in bed. And then, who's it getting? Yeah, I will, spoiler alert, nose diving out of a window, ending up on the car windshield in front of his son. And his big blue eyes through the broken glass and the blood, and the son screaming. Oh my God. And Dan Curtis, didn't he direct it? There's such a TV-like quality to it, but anything with Karen Black. Come on, Karen Black is just Karen. The voluptuous horror of Karen Black. Did you ever see that band? Yeah, I have their, I'll show you I have their design book. Oh my God, what a sense of humor. This was quintessential New York. The voluptuous horror of Karen Black, that band. I will share it with you in the next video because I know you're going to love it. Yeah, I nothing else to say but come for a nice healing home massage, or healing massage, or home massage, or daddy massage, or whatever it is that I offer. It's really great. Yeah, I really do. And my power of resilience rocks. Mental health. So the question becomes, if you radically accept what you're doing, and you're strong enough and you have resilience, it doesn't have to knock your mental health. It can knock your wallet if, you're getting somebody who comes who looks like Hercules and, has a problem with money. That won't happen anymore when the money's up front. But I have to really radically accept the extreme quality variations on the men who come to me for massage. The best and the worst. And, thank God I had this revelation today. I radically accept what I'm doing. I radically accept that. That's really all. That was the bottom line of this morning's share. I wanted to put that out there. And how can I transfer this into advice, living advice for you, the gay possibly or senior daddy living in an extremely overpriced urban environment such as New York, because most of this is I'm not gearing towards this rich queen cattle ranchers that live in Montana. You're in a different world. Guys who live like here know exactly what I'm talking about. And I don't know. I think why I like Kathy Griffin so much is because I just feel like she's such a kindred spirit on her uniqueness, and the fact that she loves to tell stories. And Kathy Griffin, but she's such an inspiration, almost on a shamanic level, for me. And just like when she calls out, like in the beginning with the guy who's like signing her, that she calls out getting fucked up the ass, and it's really funny because the guy is signing, or the woman is signing, and like Kathy's oh my god, so funny. Anyway, yeah, let's end this share with a smile. Come for a great massage soon. This is Stephen Orr, NYC Masseur, signing off on the what is the date today? I can't, my eyes are so bad. I haven't had any cannabis. The 13th of November, and I'm doing creatine. And they're not drooping down so far. And how is my new crush at the gym? I can't wait to see him. I wonder if he'd be there tonight. He's like a dead ringer for Serpico, but he's taller, he's got a nice body, and I think he might be straight, which is really irritating as fuck, but I love my life. How can you make this shit up? Really? Thank you for watching. Time for me to drink coffee and watch this. Okay. Love ya. Not really. Bye.